I'm wearing this white band. It's in Asian tradition. It's a sign of mourning. Please mourn with me. Please pray for all the innocent, anguished souls that have suffered since countless eons, countless thousands of years in the hands of humans. War and slaughter for food, etc. And pray for their deliverance. Pray for their freedom from anguish, sorrow, hatred. Let them go rest in high heavens. If God doesn't want any animal sacrifices for himself, how would he want us to even kill them and eat their bloody flesh? So do not run away anymore from this inevitable decision. Nowadays we have so much tasty vegan food everywhere. Healthy, happy for all, humans and others. The sooner we make this decision to make vegan law, the better for our conscience, for all of us here on the planet, so that we can also be spared of judgment. So act by your loving inherent nature. Oh, my kind human fellow beings, God granted you the power to take care of our world. What are you doing with it? Please, act on it now and rescue our world. Simply just make the vegan law and sign it before it's too late for you to decide the right thing, before it's too late to even regret, before more of God's wrath descends upon us with more severe weather, more plague, more terror, more lives lost, more precious resources disappear, more financial disaster. King David of all killed only one person wrongly, yet his citizen got punished with a plague for 3 days. In our time, we have like forever plague, one after another. Where can we escape? Where else can we move to? We have only one planet. Plus, vicious wildfires, typhoons, earthquakes, tsunami, etc., relentlessly. Heavens and earth are shaken to the core, seeing the atrocities we measure upon our fellow human and animal earth tenants. So all kinds of calamity are inevitable. By the latest plague, Wuhan, mass death toll is still rising. Millions of people are quarantined, though the number of deaths and quarantines are minimized by some governments, fearing to alarm the public, fearing its effect on the economy. I'm sure you all know. Please open your eyes. Please open your minds, open your heart, see the reality around you. Use your privileged position of power that God bestowed upon you to make it right for our world. You are put in this high position to take care of everyone on this planet, to make it right, to be a good steward on earth. So please don't waste your time and God's blessing anymore. Do it now. Change it now. Not thinking any longer before things get more out of control. Before disaster might befall us suddenly and we have no time to react. My prayers are with you. Our loving fellow prayers are with you. Work for God, with God. You will be stronger, happier, and feel more relieved in body, mind, and soul of the burden of guilt in your heart. That will fall away. So you will be feeling light, pure, and happy. By doing the right thing now, make the vegan law to save our world. Make veganism the law. God doesn't want any suffering for any beings, not any blood, any flesh of animals or any other beings, not even the circumcision. What for? What good does it do to God to make poor helpless babies suffer and die, just a few days old, and had to suffer and die in uncounted numbers ever since this practice began because of related after effects, bleeding or infection? Imagine the sorrow of the parents. Imagine how God feels. We make God suffer also, because God made us in His own image. We are God's children. When the children suffer, God suffers. God said to me, it was not His wish at all. It was Satan, the devil, who faked His name to harm the pure-hearted, the vulnerable faithful, to trap them into more suffering, to kill more of the heirs, the male heirs, who can make their country strong, make people multiply and prosper. Think about it. What kind of God would like to inflict pain on poor, innocent, helpless babies and children, or even male adults? For what? What for? God wants to cause worry and pain for their parents. They are also His children. Even my heart, even they're not my children. I'm not their parents, but my heart was in so deep anguish, feeling of their sorrow and pain, especially for the unfortunate helpless babies. How would the all-loving God be able to bear it, not to say has even ordered that? In the name of God, the utmost just and merciful, I beg forgiveness from all countless innocent beings tormented and massacred by humans since time immemorial, intentionally or unintentionally. Now, in 21st century, we must be more civilized. We must stop superstitious, violent tradition. We must stop harming innocent babies and animals and humans. It is Satan, the devil, that initiates anything that makes beings suffer. That's his hell style. His hell, of course, the symbol of suffering, sorrow, pain, anguish, and anything that is no good, that is negative, that is dark, and cause pain. So please save your innocent babies and children.